Here we go.
What's up, everybody? Matty Ice and Jared Blaine. Share out the live.
What's up? What's up, everybody?
Yeah, the best country in the world, but we're laced with death.
I'm gonna share this out real quick.
It adds any kind of pick on every single leg. Lining up the dominoes, ready to spin a check.
So let's do this. If y'all are just hopping on, drop a comment, share the live. Let me see. Let me go on here real quick. I'm gonna share this stuff out. This ain't the business, they just big this. Better free, not graveyard disguise. Corporate grease, you know, kids are the prize. Come on, I need to share this, guys. It's generous task on motion, but the news stay quiet. The truth is too bad. They ran
out the live.
I think okay, here we go. It was delaying sending out notifications for people.
All right, let me see if mine shared to Facebook.
Yeah, I seen it said you were live.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, your name said you were live. Just didn't click on it.
If you're on here, drop a comment and share out the live. Let us know you're here.
Yeah. We're just sharing this out to our groups and everything like that. Share. Share. Facts. Let the homie overdose and I'm passing away. Who's next in line? All right, let me go in now and share. We're gonna share. I wonder why it's taking forever to
What?
It's just taking forever to send to like notify people that we're live.
Yeah, it's probably the algorithm.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I just stopped the music right now. All right, so Bam Nation, I just going in and sharing it. Yo, if you guys are hopping in, drop a comment, share the live out, let us know you're in the building.
Yo,
here shortly we'll have Nieko on. What?
Put at highlight at followers in the comments of the stream.
Yeah, I just shared it with the at followers. I could only share at followers once. Normally I'll share it and then I'll share it and then I'll at my followers. Highlight, I can't do highlight. It won't let me do it. I used to be able to do highlights. I can't do it no more.
All right, I'll try it.
What up, Sammy?
What's up, Sammy?
If you guys are here in the comments again, or if you're in here, drop a comment. Let us know that you're in here. And it is. What's this? What's up? What? Yo.
What up, Sam? Out the lot.
Hold on, Maddie. There's an echo.
Actually, probably turn this down. Yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you. But.
Okay, hold on. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So I would need to. 1 second.
All right.
Yeah, Jared.
Hold on, Maddie. Hold on. He's got to fix his thing.
Ding.
Yo, now I can hear you.
Now.
Cool.
But
It's
I don't know what it was when you joined. We all have an echo now.
Oh, you got echo. All right. Well, let me.
Yeah.
All right, let me put headphones on.
All right. That's probably what it is.
All right.
Are we good? No.
No.
Hold on.
It's like a lot of reverb.
Hold on.
Why?
Check.
Oh.
Is it there? Is it there now?
No.
Now try to say something.
Hey. I think. All right, we're good.
Oh.
No, we're not good.
No,
we're not good. Oh.
Because this guy. There you go. Now it works.
Now it works.
Now
it works.
Yep.
Now it works.
Yeah. There
No.
you go. Sorry,
I still got an echo on my end.
Oh, Alright.
Oh, it's not because of me, man. It's probably because are you guys using your speakers?
Yeah.
I'm using my
Maddie, I think
interface.
my interface.
I mean, is the sound coming out of your speakers, Maddie?
Maddie's coming out of
his phone.
No, mine's just on my phone.
You guys have an echo?
Yeah.
I do now. I never
I
had
do
it.
now.
I never had it.
I have an echo.
Well, I don't have it, so it means it's got to be coming from me.
Hold up.
I just don't know why.
Hold up.
I'm looking at your thing.
I'm
right
looking
now.
at your.
Go out and come back in.
I don't know. It's weird.
It's weird.
Hold on.
I think now that you fixed
I
it,
think now that
maybe
you fixed it,
hopping back
maybe
in. Sorry,
hopping
guys. We're
back
trying to
in.
fix
Sorry,
this.
guys, we're trying to fix this.
echo.
Echo.
All right.
Yeah, it
All
was
right.
weird.
Is there an echo now?
No.
Nope.
It's definitely on his end. So
Yeah.
that's what we're doing, Sabrina. It's on Nico's end. So he just had to fix his audio. Once he comes back in, we'll be all right. What is going on? If you guys are hopping in, drop a comment. I see a bunch of people. Cammy's in there, Sarah's in there, Sabrina's in there, Outlaw Branding.
All right. What about now?
What's up, Cam? What's up, Sarah?
Are we good now? Maddie, talk.
There's
I don't know why the fuck there's an echo.
You still got the echo?
Yeah. It's funny because you went out and it went away. You came back in, it came back. What?
Into this guy.
Can you do it all?
I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, I got like this interface thing. Hold on.
Oh, that's what.
It's all good. We in here.
Don't worry about it. Let me unplug it.
What's up, Lisa? Thank you. We're getting this echo situated. If y'all are in here,
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yep, we're good.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right, hold on.
Yeah. Okay. If y'all are in here and have not shared the comments, please, or share the comments, share the live, please share the live out. Just for future reference, for anybody that doesn't know, Ellie from Outlaw Branding dropped my website, jaredblamemusic.com, and then she also dropped the merch site in the comments, so go check that out. What's up, Amanda Chapman? Thank you guys for sharing this out. Okay. All right. We good? Okay. I think we're situated. Quit screaming. I tell my stepson, he's out there. I'm like, quit screaming, or you gotta go to upstairs. All right. You good, Nico?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, cool. Well, for those of you who don't know, this is Nico. Nico is he collaborated with me on American Roulette. He's a cool artist that I found just scrolling reels and whatnot. So we got to do a collaboration, and it came out really well. And now we get to rock a show together in Wisconsin. Actually, all of us. Maddie will be there. Nico, I'll be there.
What's up, Nico?
What's going on, man? Good to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah, so this is super. I'm super stoked too for the Wisconsin event. But yeah,
Where's
man,
Nico from?
Oh yeah, what'd you say, Maddie?
Where's Nico from? Where are you from?
Cincinnati.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, Cincinnati. So we're all East Coast over here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you from, Maddie?
I'm from Harrisburg, but I live in Lancaster, PA.
Oh yeah, okay.
So Nico, what's up, Lisa? Lisa's from the UK. Appreciate you hopping on.
What's up, Lisa? Share the live.
She shared it.
Oh.
I seen her share. Yeah, so it's been about a month now. We started this live. We do lives Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Fridays are our like our music Fridays are about behind the bars and stuff. So we kind of just been hanging out for like the last month, just showcasing our music, and then we were kind of shifting and wanting to like have other artists on and showcase their music and just kind of get other people out there. So yeah, you were one of the first ones I wanted to hit up to have on here. So, kind of people get to know about you, who you are. I mean, I know some people caught the live that we did when we dropped American Roulette, but we didn't really get to go in about who you are and your music. So yeah, man, this is for you and for everybody to, promote what you want. I know you got a bunch of stuff going on, and it's all for you, bro.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate that, man. Like I said, appreciate the opportunity, man. You put inviting me to be a part of it. Yeah, I mean, basically, so yeah, I'm Nieko, motivational rap artist. Basically, a lot of, especially my newer stuff is all motivational rap stuff that'll get you hyped up, wanting to chase your dream, or like when you're in a you're dealing with certain things in your life, just to give you some hope and stuff like that. Just basically some positive hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, just to give people hope. That's kind of like my main focus right now, or has been my main focus for I'd say probably the last year and a half or so. Yeah, shit. I got a new album that is slowly rolling out. It's called 4NAF. It was initially only available in CD format, but I've decided to put it on streaming platforms too now. And I've just been rolling that out lately. I got my own hot sauce. If people like hot sauce, I got my own FDA approved hot sauce.
Oh, I love
Oh yeah, shit, hold on, man. You gotta get a bottle of this, man.
bro. I love hot stuff. What's it called?
It's called Nieko Fuego.
Oh,
Yeah, we got FDA approved. It's like a sweet hot sauce, right? So it's got like that sweet taste to it, but it's got a really good kick. Kind of like if a sweet and sour sauce and a scorpion pepper had a baby, that would be my sauce. Yeah, and it's good, man. It's got 0 calories, dude. And like I said, it's been going pretty well, man. I had a homie of mine. His name's Kenneth from Iowa, and he actually he helped me out to get it into Sally's ice cream bar restaurant, and yeah, so it's actually on they're selling it there now on the shelf. I got a couple stores here in Cincinnati that I'm working on right now. So yeah,
nice.
it's been cool, man. It's like
So,
yeah.
well, have you always done like the motivational music, or did you start out doing like a different vibe in the beginning, or like what got you into doing like the motivational music?
Yeah, so I was all over the place. I was all over the place for years. Pretty much since I started making music, I was, doing the like back in the day more like the battle rap type of stuff, and then
Yeah,
the hardcore hip hop. I did a lot of hardcore hip hop. Um yeah, so if you go through my catalog, it's not all motivational music, right? Because I was just
yeah,
all
yeah,
over the place. I was just trying to find myself, I feel like once I like started to act, because I feel like the one thing that I was missing was like figuring out who am I? What kind of person am I?
yeah,
And it's like I'm not necessarily somebody who wants to get into fights all the time and argue all the time. I mean, no,
yeah,
I'm that's shit you did when you were younger, right? Or like or doing drugs all the time and partying all the time. I mean, that's shit you did when you were younger.
yeah,
I feel like now I'm a very like I'm I'm very ambitious in everything I do, right? So like I go to the gym 5 days a week. I don't skip. I keep pushing myself. Like shit, you got to go harder. Like if you want to accomplish anything in life, I feel like it's all about consistency. And if you're not consistent with it, or you just give up too quickly, then you're just gonna live a basic life. You're not gonna reach the goals and aspirations that you have. You're just gonna basically stay static. You're just not going to go anywhere.
yeah,
So yeah, that's why and I just kind of took that, and I was thinking to myself too, is like, well shit, well why don't I just take all that ambition that I have and put that into the music and give people hope, or get people fired up to be ambitious too, and chase their dream, and just give people, because I feel like that's kind of missing hip hop. I feel like a lot of, I'm not trying to throw shade or anything, because I listen to a lot of gangster rap, hardcore hip hop, and all that stuff. It's like I'm not throwing any shade. I just felt like well shit, I feel like that's kind of missing in hip hop a little bit. So why don't I just kind of take that direction and kind of let that be my style. So, but yes, like it's not like I'm not only gonna make motivational hip hop. Like I said, if there's certain topics that I want to touch on, then then I go for it. Kind of like the song I did with Jared. The drug song that we did talking about fentanyl crisis and stuff like that. When you hit me up about the song, I was like, yeah, shit, dude, let's talk about it. Certain things. I just want to create basically positive music, man. Just give people something positive, something different.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like for me, like I spent like my whole life chasing the wrong things and living life wrong, and it was like when I finally started like doing the right thing, it was like I fell into my destiny. You know what I mean? Like I
Yep.
feel like run from their destiny their whole lives, but when you like do the right thing and you fall into your destiny, like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. We talked about this before, I think a couple weeks ago. We were talking about how like, you know, I've been doing music over 20 years. And now even though that like I took a really long hiatus to be a, father and a husband at the time and whatnot, it was one of those things where it was like I went for years just doing music, and it's not until now at 36 years old that shit's starting to take off. It's crazy, but it was like the minute that I got into where I needed to be at in my life, the minute I got it, just like Manny says, your destiny and whatnot, that's when it finally started taking off. So I always tell people, like, don't give up, because you could be working for 15 years at something and nothing happens, but the 16th year is when it all turns around. And if you just got to get where you're supposed to be in life, and then everything else will fall into place.
Absolutely. Yeah. I agree
yeah,
100%.
like my experience I had with God a couple weeks ago. I'm not like I don't think I'll ever be like a huge preacher of God, but I definitely believe after the experience that I had, and I am a stronger believer. But yeah, I definitely feel like God plays a part in like our destiny. Like if we're not following that, then he's not gonna put us where we need, like he's not gonna bring us where we need to be if we're not willing to go there.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, it's cool, man. It's just you just keep grinding at the end of the day, like that. But it's funny because the American Roulette design for our merch is the top seller. Like that's the number one thing that people buy. So
Hell yeah. That's a dope cover too, man.
yeah, it's cool. It's pretty cool. So like that one was a great one. And again, Dylan killed it too. Like he wasn't even supposed to be on the song. He kind of came in at the last minute and he killed the last part. But yeah, no, it was cool. Like I said, I was just scrolling Facebook one day and I seen Nieko stuff pop up, and then it was it the drug abuse, right? Drug abuse?
Yeah, drug abuse. Yeah.
I seen the one about drug abuse and I was like, damn, like this hits for sure. And I hit him up and we chopped it up for a minute, but it's
Yeah,
cool,
I was checking your stuff out today. Yeah, I like your stuff.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
No, I was looking
appreciate
at reels and stuff today.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
It's a fun fact that Nieko, so he's got his voice and some samples online.
Yeah.
Because I was on Splice one day and he told me about Splice. I was on Splice and I was going through and I heard his voice come up and I was like, that sounds like him. So I hit him up. He's like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
No, I seen the one you did a challenge with was it Fix?
Oh yeah, Fix. Yeah. The open verse.
That was hard. I saw that earlier.
No, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Did he ever see that?
No, he didn't, man. That's why I'm salty. Dude, I think I recorded that like last year, I think it was. And I was just like, damn, dude, come on, man. It's like, just like, check it out, dude. I had a boatload of people tagging him and stuff on TikTok and stuff. But yeah, it didn't work out. But
you got to get on the Dax Open verses. He does. I think you did one, right? Did you do
I did. He reacted to 5 of my open verses. He reacted to every single one. Yeah.
That's the cool thing about Dax is on his stuff, is like he tries to interact as much as possible with everyone that does the open verses. But
dude,
I used to be, man. It's not what it's not what it was in I think it was 2022, 2023 like when the open verses were really taking off. I feel like people are tired of them now, you know, because like
Yeah.
the last couple ones I did, they barely got any views and stuff. And I was just thinking, like, dude, I put all this work into this open verse. Like I can make, dude, I could make songs in the meat. It's like,
Well,
it's like,
everybody does an open verse now, you know.
yeah, it's
Yo,
it's 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 just I don't know. It's not what it was in the beginning, man. The beginning was a phenomenal way to promote yourself, man. Some of these videos, I think the Joker video on TikTok alone, I want to say got like 300,000 views or some shit like that. So I mean that was huge, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it was
Yeah.
great, but yeah, it's not what it used to be, man. Now it's tough, man. Like figuring out what people want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Right.
weird. Like what I have noticed, man, is like if you do like a short announcement before a song, and that's like like you actually recording it live, and then you do the lip syncing, it performs way better.
mhm.
Yeah.
So like I did that for a couple things, man. Even the recent one, I was just like, hey man, if you're tired of paying $10 for a dozen of eggs, like and
Yeah.
share this video, and the song has nothing to do with eggs or anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
random ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. For some reason, people. Well, I guess it's the 3-second rule, right? You're supposed to catch people's attention within 3 seconds, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that does make sense because the cost of eggs is crazy right now. So
Yeah, I know.
that would catch somebody's attention pretty fast.
that's, that's why I used it, man. Buddy of mine was saying, like, if you hate Donald Trump and Elon Musk, like, and share this video, I was like, I'm not sure, man. I don't really want to get into politics, man. It's
Right,
like,
right.
that's a
But
touchy one.
like honestly, like American Roulette was a little bit politicky for me, and I don't get into politics, and so I
Yeah,
was like, I try not to deal with politics, but yeah, it's that's funny, but yeah, I mean, you know, but short form content is where it's at right now, though, too. Like
yeah,
I know, see, I'm horrible at short form content, and I'm trying to get better. It's always been something that's been out of my comfort zone, just because
yeah,
I've always felt weird and I think it's like corny, you know, me trying to act in this. But the last few that I've actually done where it's like 2-person dialogue, you know, then I do the verse, it's done really, really well. And I'm like, all right, maybe I'm onto something. But you know, I know that, you know, an artist can blow up a lot bigger with just short form content, you know, reels and TikToks and whatnot. But
oh yeah, yeah.
I just I think it's weird, but I'm trying to kind of get
I've been
better on that.
pushy, bro. I've been trying to send you stuff. We'll get it going, bro.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's
yeah,
just all
I was
about
gonna say,
consistency, man. The more often you do it, you know what I mean?
like with like those challenges and stuff. I think it also like you have to find the right artist because like a lot of mainstream artists have like whole management and PR teams that run their social media. So it's like some artists, it's not even possible. It's almost impossible to reach them through anything like that. It's like you almost have to find like I feel like you would almost have to find like ind- independent artists specifically
Yeah.
to reach them. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just my perception.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like you got a boatload of options, especially as a independent artist nowadays, way more than ever, dude. Like, you got Facebook, Instagram ads that you can run,
Yeah.
Yeah,
which does a phenomenal job. Like, you know, just targeting people. It used to be really good. Uh, shit, was it like 3 years ago or something like that? You were actually able to like put in an artist or art. You would
yeah,
actually like be able to target people who listen to a certain artist, right? So like Jared, let's say for instance, your case, let's say NF would be one of yours, right? You
Mm.
throw an NF in there, and then Facebook would target people who listen to NF and show them your video. You know what I'm saying? So that used to be really good, but they got rid of that because of Apple, because they no longer are able to share your information,
Okay.
right? So Apple put an end to that, which is
wow,
why Facebook had to change it. So now they have an AI system that targets people, but it does a great job, man. It does. It still somehow figures it out who, you know, likes your stuff. You're obviously gonna have people, you know, it's hit or miss. Sometimes you'll have some haters in the comments, whatever. But for
Right.
the most part, I'd say probably like 90%, dude. Like it's been great. It's been doing a really good job at targeting people. So I could definitely recommend that, man. If you have an album, anything that you want to release, I would look into setting up Facebook ads, and with the new AI system, it's really easy to set it up. Same with TikTok, right? So if
I'm
you're willing
trying
to
to grow
invest in
TikTok.
yourself,
TikTok's a little hard, honestly, for me, but I'm trying though.
yeah, it's same with dude. It's the same shit like it was back
Instagram
with
too.
Instagram, man. Like way back in the day, like I jumped on Instagram way too late. I was one of the, I was one of those guys who just didn't care about social media like an idiot. Uh, but what I heard back in back in the day when Instagram came out, it was really easy to get followers, and you would post something and you get a lot of reach, right? And that's how it was with TikTok too in the beginning. It'd be really easy to grow your account. That's why I think I got like 15,000, 16,000 followers within like a year or two. And then, dude, I have to say, like, man, probably the last like 6 months to a year, dude, it's just been super slow, man. The growth has been really slow. I might get like 100 followers a month if I'm lucky, you know?
Isn't
So,
it? It's weird how social media is though, because it's like if you look at like your TikTok, for instance, okay, say 15,000, but then you go to Facebook and you see the amount on Facebook, like it's crazy because like I have a friend who she has like 300 something thousand followers on TikTok, but then at one point she had like 10,000 on Facebook, and it's crazy. But for me though, Facebook is like my number one. That's where I reach the most people is on Facebook. Um, I don't know. Maybe I try with Instagram and I try with TikTok, but I think, it's all about the algorithm, and analyzing the trends and stuff. But, but anyways, like I was saying though, you have your follower count on Facebook, and then it's like crazy different on TikTok. And then you have
yeah,
your Spotify monthly listeners, and it's wild.
yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, because it was easier, man. It was easier on TikTok to get followers and stuff. But I don't know, man. Maybe I'm like you just said, man. You got to hop on the latest trends and stuff like that to figure out to get the the algorithm to work for you.
That's what Ellie was telling me. She was telling me, she's like, as weird as it is, you got to get on the latest trends. You got to get on the latest trends because that's right there is what's gonna start triggering the algorithm and whatnot. So
Yeah,
I might have to start doing that.
yeah. Or even just touching on things that people are currently talking about, and then maybe figuring out a way to combine that with your music. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that'd be the way to go. It's just yeah. If it was easy, everybody would blow up.
Yeah. So you speak multiple languages. Not everybody
Yeah.
knows that. But have you ever made any songs in other languages?
I sure did. Yeah, I got a song called "Foreign AF," and it's in so I the first verse is English, then the chorus is in Spanish, and then the verse is in German. The second verse is German.
So yeah, just for everybody that doesn't know, like, you're obviously you've lived in those countries, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So is that where you learned? Are you native from the United States first?
No, I was born in Germany. Yeah, I was born
Okay.
in Germany.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I
So
seen that, but I wasn't sure if it was like, if it was like a military thing or what. So
now my mom's German, and my dad's from Spain.
oh, okay. So there you go. There
Yeah.
you get the German and the
Yeah.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I've always wanted to do so. When I was younger doing music, I did a whole song in Spanish. I did like a reggaeton type song,
Oh
and
yeah.
I haven't done that, and that was the only time I've ever done it. But I think because I speak Spanish, I'm half and half. So
Oh
I,
hell
I
yeah.
would I would love to make a song in Spanish. So but I was just curious because I don't know if that demographic is if there's a whole different other type of followers with the international demographic.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, man. I mean, it was my first. Like I said, I've only made one song so far, and I haven't even released it yet. I'm gonna drop that one in May.
Okay.
So I don't even know how people are gonna react to it. It was my first time trying it. Definitely stepped out of my comfort zone for that one.
Right.
But yeah, so where are your parents from?
So my dad is from the United States. He's white. He's white as can be. My mom is from the United States, but her all her side of the family is all from Mexico. So
Oh, cool. Hell yeah, man.
yeah, so I lived in Mexico for a little bit when I was younger. Actually didn't really know Spanish until I moved there. And then I moved there and I went to school there and I had no clue what people were saying. So I had to learn it. But then growing up, I'm from Arizona. So growing up in the Southwest, like that's all. You know, my dad left when I was a baby, so like I was raised by like the Hispanic side of my family, so that's kind of all I just learned growing up, and then living in Arizona and then working construction and this, that, and the third. And so, and my stepdad, you know, my stepdad, he's here in New York with me for a little bit. He's from Mexico and he speaks nothing but Spanish. And so like, you know, he's been married to my mom over 20 years. So, you know, I got to learn a lot with him. It's funny being out here before he came out here. I don't speak Spanish as much as I used to. I was a little rusty and he came out here and I was like, crap, I got to learn Spanish all over again.
Yeah. Yep.
I like it though. You know, it's cool to have that other language, you know?
Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah. Especially here in the United States. Yep.
So you said that song's dropping in May. Do you have anything else dropping before then?
Yeah, I got a song dropping at the end of this month. It's called Do or Die. And then I got another one dropping on the following week with a homie of mine. And then I got another song and then I got another song dropping in May, and that's the 4NAF one.
Hey, look who joined us.
What's going on, boss? How you doing?
Yo, what's going on, guys?
What up?
What's happening,
This
man?
is for anybody that doesn't know, this is Dylan. He's the other half of on America Roulette with us. Dylan, if you don't know Matty, you got Matty Ice up top.
Hey, what's up,
Matty,
bro?
man, how's it going, brother? How are you?
I'm all right.
I told Dylan earlier that we were having you on, and so I told him, I was like, listen, I don't know if you can hop on, but you know, hey, if you can pop on for sure.
Yeah, man. I'm like, well, let's jump on here. I had to fucking power up my Mac though. It takes forever. It's old, right?
Right. So you have
Well,
all
what
right.
are you
So
guys
you got
talking about in here?
Nico's talking about some music he's getting ready to drop.
Cool.
So you're dropping. All right. So you're dropping the song at the end of the week or at the end of the month.
Yeah, I got a new one coming out end of the month. Yep.
Okay. All right. I know Dylan just got him. They just dropped a whole new album.
Hell yeah, man! Congrats.
Man. Yeah, it's been sick, man. It's doing pretty well. We got some.
They got me on one song.
Happening.
I did one collab with them on a feature on.
Yeah,
one
but you know
song.
what? We were talking about this, and when we went on the radio the other day to promote it, and because so basically what we did is they just showcased all of our tracks from the album. So we played the whole album, and then after every song, we did like an explanation of how the song came about, what it's about, kind of thing. And me and Carlos talked about you on the one that you're on, because you're actually the only track that we've ever featured somebody on. It's always just been me and him.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? Like this is actually, and like I didn't even really realize it until Carlos had said it. And I'm like, yeah, man, you're right. He's actually the only one that we have a feature with, because usually we've just kept it between me and him, right?
Right.
And so that was cool. And man, like that track is in the top 3, I believe, on top songs on Amazon. So out of the album, that's top 3 of them, which is pretty sick, man.
Oh yeah. It's called Stand Up, right? Yeah, Stand Up.
Yeah.
Stand Up. So y'all go I'll have Dylan drop some links and stuff like that. Go check it out. I'm on it. And then and then of course American Roulette, which you got me, Nico, and Dylan on. So
yeah.
And then,
that
of course,
was a fire track, man.
That was, and I was telling before you popped on, I was telling everybody, I was like, you weren't even supposed to be on it. I was like, this just kind of happened at the last minute, and then you just hopped on the tail end of it, which you ended it great.
And I remember it being that I was gonna do the hook for it, or something like that we were trying to get, and then I'm like, man, I'm feeling this beat. I'd rather throw a verse down on it. And you're like, all right, cool. So we kind of reworked the bridge there and whatever, and kind of made it happen.
Yeah. And then Maddie and I dropped the newest song called Hollow a couple weeks ago. So we got that one. That one's like a Linkin Park style. So man.
Yeah, I checked it out.
Yeah, so it's cool, man. We Sammy, it's what's the track's name? It's called Stand Up for the track that I was on.
Yeah, I don't know how I can. Let me see if I can find a link, and I'll drop it in the chat so that you guys can check it out.
Yeah. Anybody that's on here right now, please share the live out.
So people that don't know, August 1st through the 3rd, we're gonna be in Wisconsin. I'm gonna be there. Nico's gonna be there. Maddie's gonna be there. I'm trying to get Dylan to get situated so he can pop up and show up at least. I
Yeah.
don't know if he's gonna
Yeah,
be
I know
able
I
to.
gotta get a fucking
He's in
passport,
Canada, so
man.
he's in Canada, so he's got to get his
Yeah.
passport.
Gunsmoke will be
Yeah.
there.
Good
Gunsmoke will
old
be
Canada.
there.
Drew Hicks will be there.
Yeah, Drew Hicks is the keynote speaker.
Sick. I mean, it'd be cool to get out and
yeah, it would be
and meet
right.
up and whatever. Like we've never actually even met in person, so
And we live right
that'd be
across
pretty
the border
cool.
from each other.
yeah, like we're literally like 15-20 minutes away from each other, but you know that
Yeah.
damn border.
I mean, I could technically go. I just have to get my enhanced license so I can drive across.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have it. I don't have it yet. I gotta
I've never
get it.
had a passport, right? So like, you know, I just need to buy one, but I'm waiting for a birth certificate. I had to get that first, so I ordered that, and I'm just waiting for it to come in. And then because I did get right to work on trying to get that when we last talked about it. So
Right.
there it is.
So Nico, after the song that drops at the end of the month, is the one in the other language? Is that the next one dropping?
No, I got one more dropping after that the following week, and then I'm dropping the song with multiple languages. I was hoping I could use that interface that I had, the phone interface, because I had everything connected to my computer. I would have shown it to you guys, but yeah, unfortunately, it didn't work out without the echo.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll send it over to you after our after
Okay.
this, man. You can check it out. Let me know what you think.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Oh, I gotta-
That inspires me to, like I said, to make a song in Spanish. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna do that. Hey, you know what? Maybe we'll do another one. I'll do it in Spanish. You do it in German. Nah, for real, that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, it's cool that it's like you were saying earlier about like how much options that we have as independent artists now. You know, like nowadays it's almost like, what's the point of a label? You know, and you're signed to like this big label and this and that, but bro, you could do twice as much stuff and keep your own creativity and on all this and that, you know, just being independent.
And that's another thing too, is that like you're saying, like your recording and stuff, right? Is like back in the day, you had to go to a studio to do that shit. You know what I mean? And it's like I literally make this like good sounding stuff right out of my son's bedroom. Like you know what I mean? Which is crazy. Like you can actually just set that up and have like, as long as you have like a little bit of decent equipment, and you kind of have a know-how of how you're doing editing and all that you could have studio sound coming out of anywhere that you are, right? Which is crazy. It's come such a far way.
Yeah. So do you got a home studio, right, Nico? You just do everything right at your house?
Yeah, it's just right here, man.
There
Yeah,
you go.
like and that's basically what mine looks like, except my kid's bed is in the background.
Yeah.
You know, but like
this is mine
I
right
put up
behind
some,
me.
yeah, like I got some soundproofing like that, and like where my mic is and whatever, and like we just go right from there. And like I got the mics that I had from the podcast, right? So like usually I'd always record on condenser mics for hip hop back in the day, but I've been using these dynamic mics, and they kill, man. They're killer, man. They sound great as long as it's quiet around, like in the room, you know what I mean? Because it picks up all
because it
around.
picks up everything.
But as long as it's, you know, relatively quiet, and like, you know, you can go in and put in, you know, stuff when you're editing it to kill out background noise and stuff like that. But the sound on them is just great. And like these are Audio Technica, right? But I bought like a podcasting kit, man, that was like $100, and it's all Audio Technica. It came with 2 headphones, 2 like Audio Technica headphones, 2 mics, 2 stands, like boom arms and all that. Like $100, and like the sound is just incredible on them.
Right. Nico, what would you say your biggest highlight of your entire career has been? Because everybody's highlight is different. I've asked this question, like when I had people on the podcast, I've asked people who are actors or who are musicians, and you know, everybody's different. It's crazy. Sometimes it's just like it wouldn't even be what you think. But I always like to ask that question, you know, on what you would think your greatest the highest accomplishment you've ever done.
Man, that's
You
a
got the
really
guy
good question,
stumped.
man. I've had
Yeah.
I mean, I just found out today that Rhythm and Flow in France is using my song for their show.
Hell yeah.
Dope.
WWE's been using the fuck out of my vocal samples. I've
Hell
had so many people like send me videos of WWE, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I thought that is this you? And it's like, yeah, let's do it. It's like, yep, that's my vocal sample from Splice. They're like,
Yeah.
are you getting paid for it? No, I sold it.
Yeah, because I remember you were talking about that last time.
Just it's no, I don't. I'm trying to think, man. I just had one of the biggest producers in the world, EDM producers. He used my vocals. DJ Tiesto.
Yeah.
Okay.
You familiar with him? Yeah, he
Yeah,
used
oh,
my
yeah.
song. He used my vocals for his song Flex.
Oh,
So
that's
that's
sick,
me.
man. Look at
Yeah,
that.
so shit like that. I mean, it's
That's
it's
exciting,
been
man.
yeah, most definitely, man. Trying to think.
Yeah, that's a big. He's a big name, man. That's like a big DJ. Dude.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I hit up the other producer, the DJ Tiesto. I wasn't able to get in touch with him, obviously, because he's humongous. But
Yeah.
I hit up the other producer on the song, and just thanked him, whatever. And he's like, "Yeah, cool. Let's stay in touch." And yada yada. I was like, "Sweet, man. Might be some
Yeah.
opportunity in the future." But yeah, shit, man. I mean,
Yeah, that's cool.
I've hit 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify before, but then it dropped back down, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
sick.
I
I don't even know what the numbers are for Spotify.
I
There's
don't
like a
even-
thing you can go to, right? Like I don't because
Yeah.
I know there's a podcasting one.
Yeah.
But like I have DistroKid, right? So, but I don't have like I went in there to check the stats and it was like you need to upgrade or some shit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
So,
okay.
do you have Spotify artists?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's
what you need to get. Yeah,
That's what you
Is
need.
it like an
You-
app or?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
a website.
It's a website
okay,
and there's
cool.
an app as well. But that's what I use to check stuff now. I know that there's different tiers of that, but like, I'm assuming, if you like upgrade to like the highest you can see, think like
Yeah, that's how you
all
get on like
kinds of crap.
editorial playlists and stuff.
Yeah.
But well, they have like my stuff on Amazon is because I use Amazon music.
I
right?
think
But,
I think Apple has an Apple for artists.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amazon
they
has
all
one.
have a for artist.
good. That way I
Amazon
can
has one as
figure it
well,
out.
man.
But
Amazon
the-
for artists.
The numbers that I have seen across a few other platforms, it's performing pretty well. But I can see on Amazon Music like what the top songs are, and then it gives you there's like a little bar that shows you like it fills up the more that it's being listened to. So it kind of shows you which song is being listened to the most.
Right.
And then I'm like, I know that there's a way to view this. And then I went on DistroKid and they're like, yeah, you can do it, but like you got to pay more money. Something like $30 a month. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I already paid
Right.
$40 for a month for it just to put it
Yeah.
on there, right? Like it's crazy.
Yeah. It's the Spotify numbers are weird. It's crazy because it's like, is it like, because I'll be up on there and I'll notice on one that okay. Yeah, I seen your thing, Dylan. I'll copy and paste that.
Yeah, it wouldn't go in for me, so
I'll copy and paste it right now.
Dude, I spent $2,000 on Spotify playlist,
yeah.
and it got me up around like 5,000 or 6,000 monthly listeners for like 3 or 4 months, and then it all went back down.
Yeah, so what I was getting at for that whole thing is that like I'll see a monthly listener count, and then next thing you know, I'll go back and I'll see a lower month. Is it because Spotify's like cleaning out bots and stuff? Is that what?
No,
only put your music?
It updates
on
every 30
playlist.
days, man.
Okay.
Yeah, they only put
It
on,
updates. So, like, let's say you had within 30 days, you had 8,000 followers, and then
Yeah.
boom, the next day, 30 days again, the same time span. You know what I'm saying? It's like always 30 days. So obviously, let's say you had
Yeah.
hella listeners one day, and then boom, boom, next day. That's why it goes down.
So it doesn't keep track of like the previous people that listen to you monthly or whatever.
No, it's monthly listeners, so 30 days.
Okay, I was curious because I was like, why the fuck does this keep changing? Because I've had
Yeah.
it go up,
Yeah.
up, up, and then down, and then up and down, and I'm like, is it like bots in here? Like, what the heck's going on?
Nah,
Yeah.
it's not boss. Yeah, they're pretty good with that
Yeah.
now. Like,
But
Well,
what
a
I
lot of playlists only put you on for they'll only put you on for like 10 days or 30 days too. You know what I mean? And then you
right,
gotta reapply. Like if you use Submit Hub, a lot of them will only put it on for like 30 days or whatever.
yeah. Sorry, Maddie, you got a fucking alien behind you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's funny because I was telling Nico one day, I was like, yeah, man, I was like, I don't make nothing from Spotify, and he's like, bro, you can definitely do it. Don't sleep on it. And it's funny, the last couple months, I've actually looked on my, I could see, where I'm getting paid from on DistroKid, and I started making money from Spotify. It only took 8 months, but I started finally making money from it.
yeah, it takes a
Yeah.
while. I think they pay DistroKid after like 3 or 4 months for your streams that you get today.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right,
I
so-
know like most of my stuff's on like a 2 to 3 months delay on with and it's like you're not making a bunch of money, like they never said get into this to get rich,
Dude,
but
you know what? I've been
No,
getting
yeah.
I just started getting money from like Meta on
yeah.
like Facebook for like my songs that I add to Reels.
Yeah.
And it's weird because I mean I've been doing it a couple years and I got like a $22 I got like $22 and it said it was for Meta. So
Hell yeah, man.
I'm thinking that's from like Reels that have my song in it.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
have
the
to
one
talk to
thing.
Carlos about this.
That's the one thing I like about this. Well, I mean, everybody uses stuff different. I know some people use Muse. I use
United.
DistroKid. Maddie uses United. So there's all different ones out there. You use Nico. You use DistroKid.
Yep.
Yeah. I said. I mean, it works for some people and others. The only thing I've ever come across is like I'm doing a collab with another artist who uses a Muse, and they were like, you have to for them, they wanted me to upload onto I'll have to create an Muse just for that song to
Mhm.
upload for them, which I'm not sure why, because I know with DistroKid I could you could set up splits even with somebody that has like with Maddie with United I could set up splits and
Yeah, me and
it sends
Carlos
to
have
him.
it split really
But which speaking of I need to do the splits on American Roulette for you guys. Now that I know how to do it, I just found out the other day how to do it.
What is it like splits like money or what?
Yeah, percentage or percentage or whatever. So
Yeah,
when
I go on like because I haven't been on it in a while because I had DistroKid for my first album that I put out, and then I
Right.
haven't used it since. But Carlos was the one that was doing all that, and then when I went on again to put on Music is Me 3, it was all there, all my other stuff, right, was all popped up. And it said
Right.
like splits on all these songs, and I'm like, oh, that's got to be what it was. But I mean, I was paid out before from them, like not a lot, obviously. Like my first album fucking tanked. Like it's a killer album, just nobody heard it, right?
Yeah,
And that's what I was saying on the radio is like we like the guy that was like interviewing us is like, man, you guys should look, because there's like a Niagara Music Awards thing here that we do. And he's like, oh, you guys didn't get onto that. I'm like, I tried, but I think it was too late. Because the guy was like, man, you guys would take that 100%, right? Because the hip hop game here is just there's not much happening. So like I'm like, yeah, I would love to be on that. So I mean, I tried to get on, but I think it was too late for us. So whatever.
Yeah. I know you do, Dylan, and I'll get back to you on that. Nico, do you have any shows coming up before the Wisconsin event?
I got a couple things I'm working on, but right now my main focus has just been just trying to focus on advertisement, man. Just growing. I'm sending out orders every 2 days. Like it's been crazy, man. It's been awesome.
The hot sauce business is blowing up.
Man, working on it, man. You know what I'm saying? The hot sauce and the CDs, man. People, like I said, just been buying a lot of CD or sending out a lot of CDs. I currently have like it's a funnel that I'm running, a click funnel. So basically, it's I got 2 music videos that I'm using for advertisement. One is Negativity is a Virus. The other one's No Limit. And people can get a free copy of my new album, right? I send out the free copy, a handwritten thank you note, a QR code sticker with unreleased content, and then a sample of my hot sauces in there. And they get all that for free. The only thing I'm asking for is $6.99 for shipping and handling.
Yeah.
So once if they like it, and they go for it, then they basically get all that for free and the shipping only pay for the shipping, and it takes them to the next page where they can add another copy of a different album of mine for $10 if they want, right? And then the third page is my hot sauce, so they can get a bottle of my hot sauce for a discounted rate. So yeah, that's what I've been basically advertising, and that's how I've been sending out these orders, right?
Yeah.
I like that. I like the way that you're approaching that. That's smart, man. Because
Yeah,
then it's like, yo, I know you want this, but also have this.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
And I give
one
you
of those
this,
things where
this
it's
money,
like,
you know?
and
That's a
there's
good way to do it.
more, but wait,
Yeah.
there's more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have hot sauce too, so you should grab
Yeah,
some of
exactly.
that.
Yep.
Smart.
Which
Well,
I guarantee you that probably throws a lot of people off because they go there for the music and then they go, what the fuck? This dude has hot sauce?
Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
man. It's pretty dope, man. Because it's like somebody who's never listened to me ever before, goes from basically that's a cold traffic, right? That person ends up buying a CD, and then a lot of times sometimes they buy all 3 items, right? Then
Yeah,
then that order is like $30 something, you know what I'm saying? Like boom, then I just made sold $30 something to that person, which is awesome, man. And like I said, I've been like that. I always write these thank you notes to kind of build that relationship too, and just give people like, hey, contact me. Don't be a stranger. Like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hit me up. Let me know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always try to if they need anything, need me to tag them in something or comment something or share something. I do that for them. Just to help each other out, and not just building that fan base and just building a relationship with everyone who's rocking with me, man. Like that's what I've just that's been my main focus, and then trying to work on songs and stuff, and then I haven't been paying a lot of attention to getting on shows. But yeah, if you guys are interested in something like that or like learning that kind of stuff, I hired a marketing company called Intrapreneur. I don't know if you're familiar with them. They're the ones who taught me all that stuff, right? Okay. So I did I did a 3-month training where I had it's almost like a personal trainer, right? I had somebody who I would have a meeting with once a week or once every 2 weeks. We had a meeting. I had him in Discord, and whenever I had questions, I can just hit him up, and he would help me out. And then I would always have a bunch of tasks. I forget what the website was called that he used, but anyways, it was basically like you had a board with a whole bunch of like flashcards, whatever, and then he would just give you a bunch of tasks what you had to do. And they're the ones who taught me how to run the ads, how to build the click funnel, and then just kind of tweak it. Because yeah, exactly. And then he helped me like tweak it and give me ideas on how my ads can start performing better, right? Because it is a little risky, you know what I'm saying? Like I think when I first did it, my first one that I launched, I paid like $50 before I got a single sale, which made absolutely no sense.
Jesus.
You gotta be willing to take a loss too, because that's how you learn. But I'd say now it's like I'm spending about $8 to $9 to get a sale, you know what I'm saying, which makes sense because I'm pretty much breaking even, right? Because sometimes I sell a little bit more, then I make some profit. Sometimes people just go for the $6.99, then I don't make any money basically. But at least I'm gaining new email subscribers. I'm getting in touch with more people, finding more people who rock with me and my music, dude. And that part is a blessing, you know what I'm saying? If I can break even, that's a blessing, dude. Getting new people, like finding people who actually rock with me for, and breaking even. I mean, that's incredible. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely recommend that to you guys if you are interested in it.
Ellie, take note of that. For those of you who don't know, Ellie's my manager. She's my she's my merch. Her and Heather are my merch company from Outlaw Branding, and Ellie's also my manager. So take note of that, so we can start doing it.
and tell them I recommended you.
Yeah, tell them that
I recommended them. Yeah, I recommended them. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't get anything from it, but whatever. They're good people.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool. Like I said, if you can, if I mean, obviously, you're pretty active with social media, so and whatnot, and interacting with your followers and listeners. So, which is cool because some people they kind of have like this holier than thou kind of attitude when they kind of start gaining some traction and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm. It's grateful to have people like us that are interactive with people. That
Have
we
to be,
actually,
man.
Yeah,
yeah,
people
like
love
that
that,
builds
man.
it.
It's like that's like walking into the store and the person at the cash register, the sales guy is too. It feels like he's too good for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna walk out of
Yeah.
that store. I'm not buying a single thing. I'm gonna go next
Hurry up
door.
and buy, get out.
Well, like I said, for those of you who don't know or who didn't maybe just hopped in, Nieko will be in Wisconsin with myself and Matty Ice in August 1st through the 3rd. So go check it out. I know I'm leaving next week to Florida. I'm headlining an event next Saturday, which is
Hell yeah! Congrats, man.
dude. I'm nervous, but I'm super stoked for it. In Orlando, and then so I'll be out there. So if anyone's in the Orlando area, go pull up. I'll have the information on the website.
That's
And
what's
then
up.
Fire.
June 28th, I'll be headlining an event in Athens, Georgia, another recovery event, and then of course the one out in Wisconsin. So yes, I got the correct dates. I seen Dylan. You guys are opening up for someone out there.
Yeah, we're gonna be opening for Robbie G. He's done some work with Swollen Members, Mad Child,
Yeah.
D12, Afro Man.
Nice.
Yeah, Lil Pump. I think he's open for. So he's based out of BC. And I sent a submission into him, and he was like, "Man, this shit is fucking good, bro."
Nice.
He's like, I don't say that to everybody, so.
Right.
He was like, I sent him Time, and I sent him Behind the Curtain, so 2 tracks from the album, and
that Time album, that Time record is fucking.
It's good,
fire.
right? Yeah, and so I sent him those, and he called me and was like, "Man, like this, you guys got something special here. Like you got to keep fucking rocking this because this sounds amazing." He's like, "It's impeccable." So usually how it works when you get on stage with him and his shows, like because I was gonna do open for Chaos. I don't know if you know who Chaos is.
Yeah, I heard.
But so I was gonna open for him through Robbie G last year. And so how it works usually is he sends you the tickets and you pay for them up front.
Okay.
And then from what you sell, you get to keep some money out of it as long as the tickets are paid for. But he didn't charge me this time. He was like, "I'm not even gonna charge you. You guys sound really good. I really want you guys to do this with us." So I'm pretty stoked, and Carlos is pretty stoked. So we've literally just been, man, I picked up these M Audio speaker monitors. And so what I can do is I can actually run my mics through them. And so me and Carlos have just been bouncing around in this room here, fucking practicing for the show, right? Fucking, I'm like, we're gonna have to run through this a few times to make sure that we can pull this off. You know what I mean? Because if we do a good job, they never know.
Dude, it opens up so
right?
It opens up so many doors.
Yeah, and like he's tight with a lot of people. He knows a lot of he's open for DAX and stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, he knows people, and like if he's really digging our stuff, I'm really excited to put on a good show and maybe have him pass some of our stuff on. You know what I mean? Would be sweet,
right?
Man. But we're pretty excited. But and like it's a little nerve wracking, but I think we'll be able to pull it off, I think. But and then I got the spot on the radio just to promote, and so I'm like, well, I got a few things to promote. We can definitely do that. And that was a really cool experience too, just chilling. And the guy's like, "Oh, you're good." Like, I'm like, "Well, I'm a podcaster, right? So like I'm used to talking and hearing myself talk, you know what I mean?" So Carlos was a little bit like, standoffish, but I'm like, I own the mic. I'm like, fuck it, So I did a lot of the talking, and Carlos was kind of just there, but it was good, man. And we're excited, and so we got that going on, and then I think I got another event. I think maybe that I'm booking in May on the 18th. So it's going to be pretty exciting, but I think this summer we're going to kill some shows and try to get it out there. Cause like I said before with the first album, man, like it was good shit, but it just, nobody heard it. Right. And so we need to get some exposure. People need to hear what we have to say,
Yeah. I can't, we're going to wrap up. We're going to wrap up here in a second, but, I can't make an official announcement. I can't really say too much, but, I've got some possible good stuff that's coming. Some big. I'll talk to you about it later, Dylan.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
opportunities. Praying it all works out and it goes through. If so, it's kind of like your situation, Dylan, where it'll open crazy opportunity and doors. So yeah, well, whenever I get an answer, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, man. Fuck, that'd be sick.
Nieko, let them know where they can find you and follow you at.
Yeah, just Google me. Nieko. Yeah,
Google me.
my website's at the top. Yeah, Nieko. Just Google me.
Yeah.
I'm at the. Yeah, I got my SEOs. You'll have my Instagram, my website, and all that stuff at the top. My YouTube and Spotify, and you name
I
it.
think I want to grab some of that hot sauce, bro. I got a wicked hot sauce collection, bro. Like
Bro,
I got like
hell
over
yeah.
30 of them, right? And I got like hotter ones, but I like ones that are like I got that Da Bomb one from the Hot Ones show.
Yeah, yes.
Bro, it's not even hot. I don't find it to be that hot, right? But I got some wings in the fridge right now. Actually, I bought them for that reason. I'll just do the Hot Ones challenge on my own with my fucking collection. You know?
My grandma
yeah.
my grandma texted me and was like, "Get me the guy's website that sells the hot sauce."
Yeah, I definitely I think I'll look into that with you because I want to try it out.
No, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, most
Okay.
definitely. I appreciate it. Yeah, let me know. Let me know when you do want to buy it. I'll send you a discount code, man.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll shoot you a message.
Most
about it.
definitely. Yeah.
All right, well, I appreciate every single one of y'all. Go follow Nieko. Go follow Dylan Rickman, and
The
go
link
follow
is in the comments here if you want to check out the album.
Yes.
It's fire, man. It's good stuff. It's the best stuff I've
Yeah.
put out. That's for sure, man.
Yeah, go follow Matty Ice 1990. Follow myself, of course, and yeah, we'll see you Monday for Motivational Mondays, Mind Over Matter, 8 p.m. Eastern time, right here. But yeah, man, I appreciate you, Nieko, for hopping on.
Likewise.
It's cool to have you hop on, Dylan, and we'll be in. Yeah. So everybody, just go follow everybody. Share this live out for people on the playback, and we'll catch you on the next one.
All right, brother.
Sounds good, man. You guys have a good night.
You too.
All right, bro.